What's going on, guys? It's Florida Boy Locks, and we're back with the third video in a row. We're holding strong. We're sticking with the plan of everyday uploads. We're here today to recap the bets from today, mainly my Aspinall Texas Tech bet. That one did, not an L, not necessarily a W. I mean, it's a W. We made some money. It obviously ended early, so we're going to recap that a little bit. There's not much to tell on that. We're going to go over some Onyx stuff, and I'm going to give you my play for tomorrow, my lock. I'm doing one bet for tomorrow as of right now, as of the start of this video. If I do player props, which I don't typically like to do as much, and if I do them separately. I know you guys really like the player props, so I know there's going to be none in this video, but after the video, if you want my player props, go over there and hit my Instagram, Florida Boy Locks. You can DM me, and I will give you some player props that I am probably going to be looking at or placing bets on by tomorrow. With that, let's get into it. As always, my bets are typically on Onyx. Put 10 in, get 100, code GATOR, as you see here. Onyx is great. They're really good to me. They allow us to buff the spreads as much as we want, and which is allowing me to create some of these slips that I have so much confidence in to put the amount of money in that we do. We don't go in blind. We go in, we buff the stats, we do research, we bring AI in, and we knock them down most times. So let's get into it. With that, we had the Aspinall Texas Tech bet. It was 3,000 to win, I think 46, I believe was the original ticket. We ended up cashing only $750 from it. For someone like me, kind of hurts that I only put that one in for today. I'm not going to lie. It was not as eventful. I was very excited for Aspinall. I really wish, knowing Monday morning quarterbacking it, I wish I would have put more in to have more excitement. I thought Aspinall was going to win me tonight, and I also had my sports book, my Hard Rock slip to win 20,000. That one's going to get brought down if the Bills do win the division. I don't know by how much. I haven't done the math yet. Probably minimum 5K, so that kind of stinks, but, oh well, that's sports betting. You know how it is. It's gambling at the end of the day. I can give all the stats, and I can feel as 100% confident and tell you guys to place bets on it, and, shit like that happens. And it feels like the eye poke with Aspinall has been kind of the summary of the NFL as well for me and the NBA. It's been really, really hard to get a narrowed down script or narrative, if you will, to follow this season. I feel like everyone's losing right now to a degree, but we were able to win. We were able to win $750. Texas Tech blew Oklahoma State out. We knew this would happen. Oklahoma State obviously isn't even a real team compared to Texas Tech. Texas Tech was coming in. They needed a win. They've dropped a few games early. If they really want to get the college playoff going, they really need to be perfect from here on out, and blowing out Oklahoma State is what they needed to do. I've been watching this team all season. I really like their backup. Their defense is obviously on point. They spent, I think, the most on free agents or the deals with the athletes. They paid the most in the transfer portal this go around outside of the Gators, I think. So we knew coming into this one, again, I had a lot of confidence in this slip. I wish I would have put more. I mean, damn. $750. I'm not mad. I'm not sad. I'm just kind of, uneventful. With that, we'll move into my play for tomorrow. NFL, like I said, it's been really, really hard to predict. But these two teams specifically really stand out to me, especially being a Miami Dolphins fan. We're awful. I hear Kirk Cousins is starting tomorrow. That doesn't take away any faith that the Falcons are going to kick our ass. I'm sure the Dolphins will put up a decent fight for the first 5 minutes of the first quarter, maybe through the first quarter, maybe halftime. But Atlanta will eventually pull away. It's in Atlanta. It's a dome that usually would suit someone like Tua, but now it feels like all hope is lost. Tua is just... He's somehow worse on the podium as he's somehow worse on the podium than he is on the field. The guy is a turnover machine. He's just every week he finds new ways to make me get up and literally give myself an aneurysm. The guy just, I could do a whole show on Tua and the Miami Dolphins organization. They are terrible. They lose games like this late. It's already starting to get cold. I'm sure Atlanta's probably 60 degrees. That's too cold for Tua. That's too cold for Tua and the Miami Dolphins and Mike McDaniel. They need to fire everybody over there. So I'm taking Atlanta with Kirk Cousins. I'm even more confident. Fuck it. I wish Kirk was playing for my team. Outside of that, I mean, Atlanta's defense is really good. We saw what they did to Buffalo. They're a legit defense. They can get to the passer without blitzing and rushing more than 4 or 5. And that's the key when you're playing the Dolphins. You sit back, you play 2 safety high, and you say, hey, we're not going to let you throw the ball deep. And you wait for Tua to inevitably throw the game away. It's pretty sad, actually. It's actually pretty sad. To go into the Buffalo Bills game, I have them winning on my Hard Rock slip, so maybe I'm a little biased. I watched Josh Allen. He's in my division. The guy's a stud. Top 3, top 2 quarterback in the league. I think they need this one. I'm going to be honest. The Patriots are gaining speed on them. Let me check real quick. I believe the Patriots are tied with them in the division. AFC East. Let's see. So the Bills are ahead of them. The Patriots are ahead of them. The Patriots are 5-2. Somehow. Oh my God, just looking at it. Dolphins 1-6. Patriots are 5-2. I don't know who the Patriots are playing, but Buffalo needs this one. They're 4-2. They haven't been bad. They dropped that one against Atlanta, but I had a lot of people telling me they were going to lose that game, specifically other sports bettors. So I kind of knew to stay away from that game. I knew Atlanta was a really good matchup against Buffalo. They weren't going to let Josh Allen get out of the pocket and hurt them the way that he does other teams. I don't believe the Carolina Panthers have that. I actually think this one should be relatively easy. It's relatively a safe bet. I only put 3,400 on. I'm kind of trying to lower my bets down. I don't know if you guys have noticed from the Instagram. We are placing really big bets, and I'm not gonna lie. My heart is fragile right now. I don't know how we're gonna. We try to drop down to some medium bets just to keep just until we start figuring out the narrative of the league right now. So this one feels really relatively safe. Minus 171. That's where I like to be at with these things. This one should be settled out pretty easy, though. I'm pretty sure we're going to check back in tomorrow, and me and a few of you guys that tail this one on Onyx are going to be feeling really good. And with that, on Onyx, again, put $10, get 100. I think it's $10, get 115, actually, because I think they give you 15 when you just make your account. So that's pretty dope. If you tailed that with this, I don't know what the payout would be, but not bad if you're looking for some free money. And again, hit me up on my Instagram if you decide to tail. Send me a screenshot, and I'll give you some player props for free. Some ones that I like that I don't necessarily feel comfortable enough posting just yet or throwing in a bet. So hit me up on Instagram, DM me, Florida Boy Locks. And with that, we just covered everything. We're keeping it slow, again, until we figured things out. You might see a few more extra things for tomorrow's video, doing Monday Night Football. We're going to cover Monday Night Football tomorrow, and we'll recap the bet from today. And with that, it's been Florida Boy Locks. It was good checking in with you guys, and have a good one. See you guys on Instagram or tomorrow.